Yes, tell me, nibona injani indaba yalento yokuthi hey foreigners, what do you know ngama-foreigners? And nazini as niyi youth so that sizokwazi ukuni-correcta la ni-correcteka khona cause nibona abantu abadala makuthiwa hey kuyaluthwa seniyagijima because of niyibona ebantwini abadala ngithi so niyayi-understand indaba yokuthi masikhuluma nge-foreigner yini i-foreigner ingabe uyi-foreigner umuntu waseZimbabwe kuphela na noma umuntu wasemaputo noma umlungu na-believe ukuthi uyaba yi-foreigner i-China i-foreigner na because always a black African black people who are criminals and I'm asking myself ukuthi umlungu uyoba yi-criminal ne-Chinese so niyini eniyaziyo nge-foreigner?
A foreigner is someone who does not come from the same place that you are from. Like, for example, we are from South Africa. If you get someone who comes from other continents or other places out of South Africa, we call that person a foreigner once they come here. Understand? Yes. So, if when are you in Zimbabwe and then someone from South Africa comes to Zimbabwe, then that person is also a foreigner. You understand? Because it's not someone who is used to our customs and everything in it. You understand? So
Okay,
yeah.
Thanks for defining a foreigner. And then is South Africans and the issue of foreigners, it's a problem. So that's why ngibuza ukuthi yini ufila njani mawukhuluma nge-foreign ubona isitha noma yini ngifuna ukwazi from the youth ubonani Lesego?
Ngibona umuntu ofana nami.
Like
ngibona umalume from another country because we are all Africans. Remember when in the planet or in the continent there's Africa. We come from the same neighborhood. We come from the same blood. It's just the different languages, the different roots that we come from. But me, it's just from a foreign country, but not a foreigner. But because of the things ezenzakala la emhlabeni, they are also
like South Africa, you
yes,
mean?
they are also like sort of revenge because of the way nabo sebenza ngakhona izinto bazenza ngolaka kulo mhlaba esikuwo ingakho nathi siphakame ngokukwata because of the things that they have done to us. But mina ngibona ubhuti usisi umalume it's just that sikhuluma nje ama languages angafani.
Okay, ngicela ube specific or elaborate ukuthi yini abayenzayo like for example
Like human trafficking.
Okay.
At first mostly it's from the other countries.
All right.
And most of them babe basebenzela abanye abantu. Abanye babe basebenzela abalungu. Abanye babe basebenzela ama-China because of imali and the rates of imali esiyehlile la eMzansi. Unemployment iyamenza umuntu ukuthi agcine senza izinto ezirong. Ugcina sowumthathile unsako just for ukuthi ufuna le mali leyifunayo. You just don't care ukuthi kabonsako bafila kanjani.
Sacrificing.
Yes.
Oh, human trafficking.
Yes.
Okay.
Rape abantwana bababulali and take their body parts. Like I feel like basuke baqwala kakhulu.
So guys, do you believe ukuthi le nto le yenziwa ama-foreigners na?
It's both ama-foreigners nabantu abamnyama.
Abantu abamnyama South Africans.
Yes.
All right. Have you heard a president ikhuluma anything about human trafficking and also drugs? Have you heard a concern? Because iyaziwa ama-South Africans ukuthi hey, human trafficking, drugs, is foreigners specific, Nigerians, Zimbabweans, Maputo. Then when will a white person or a Chinese do that? Believe that they are also involved with human trafficking and whatever. And whatever engayenzwa yi-South African, inayo i-Nigerian ingayenza. Naye what Zimbabwean Lesotho umsuthu yabona into enjalo. So now yini le nibona ukuthi yini efasile ukuthi kube lula kanjalo la eSouth Africa ukuthi kuyenzakala izinto ezinje?
Problem is let's take it back to I think the president is taking us back to the olden days, right? Like people who were in power by then were white people. So since Ramaphosa is taking us back to that. You've seen now Naguma elections, the EDA, they say we now and all of that. So Mina, I'm thinking with getting la they buying izinto ezikanje. So
Okay.
like there's a thing that's called a brown envelope, right? There's a thing that's called a brown envelope, right? Like I will give you a brown envelope, whereas me and you will have an agreement because remember the whites didn't have power during the thingy. But now you understand because of that brown envelope now they have some sort of power and obviously when we are doing something that is not good for the country, you're gonna try to hide yourself because you bought that power, you understand? So mina ngokwazi kwami I think kunokuthengiswana somewhere somehow. That's why they will never reveal the true culprits behind all these things. Because Abu Masterminds, I'm a mafia, it's usually those people, white people. So yeah,
Didn't expect that.
I didn't expect that. I'm penny. Brown envelope. Hey, labantwana ningajuta bas next. All right. Siaphi futhi. Yeah, inagoke izwani out of all. Nangu umuntu omdala uthuswa yingane mazikhuluma. All right now. Mina ngifuna ukuniprepare ne. What can you say about the system ubakhulisa uthi nabantwana? The system of the country.
System yaskripula in so many ways. We're going to talk about a system, but we can be also specific again in the system. We're going to talk about the education system. Education system.
Oh, no, stop.
Education system prepare abantwana to become employees or slaves. If I may say. But I saw umgqugquzeli umuntu ukuthi abe business minded in a way. Abantu abaningi they can say ngaqala ibusiness manje ngabeka itafula lapha but akakwazi ukubamba the financial side of things. Uzokwazi ukuthatha itafula athenga ama veg, ma sweet, ma inawabeke lapha. But ukusave leyo mali, capital yakhe ukuthi wenzani ngayo awazi. I-profit yakhe ukuthi wenzani ngayo awazi. Mayeceda ukuthengisa uyaphuma ujika ngekhona ukuthenga kwamama uyangichaza uthenga ibeer, uthenga ama drugs, uthengeni ngakusasa ke senamali yokustock. It is because those
discipline.
Things, those things are not being instilled in us ey'kolweni. They'll talk about discipline, but i-discipline yakhona ikuphi ukuthi namhlanje umntwana omncane yakwazi ukushaya principal, shaya teacher. Ikuphi leyo nto? Masikhula thina bekuno-corporal punishment. I'm not saying ukuthi abantu ayibuyi because some of our teachers bebanokusishaya basishayela into engekho. You understand? But most of us, they can say those who grew up in the 90s, 80s, 70s abaningi babo baqinile baqondile because we had a way, a system yokusidiscipline thina. You understand? Abantwana bamanje abasabi lutho.
I heard you talk about abo assembly.
Oh yes,
nabo biblical studies.
Akusena assembly, akusena biblical studies esikolweni. Mina ngagcina biblical studies ku standard 4, which you call grade 6 right now. I think it's grade 6 right now. Yeah, biblical studies ngagcina lapho.
I-assembly nayi-attenda beni-attenda esikoleni. Nayi-attenda esikoleni i-assembly. Nini?
Tuesday.
Only.
Not every day. We used to attend assembly every day. What? Some of the things ukuthi bafundise umntwana ukuthandaza. Abafana abaningi namhlanje abakwazi ukuthandaza.
Uyayibona? Okay, last statement from each one of you ne. Nithini ngendaba ye-discipline? Is it ama-foreigners abhemisa abanye ngokubona kwenu? Angithi nina niklini. Nina ngokubona kwenu nibona ukuthi nibona ukuthi ama foreigners ayamphoqa umuntu like amcindezela ukuthi bhema idrug. I-discipline iqhamuka from ekhaya manibhekile noma vele basithola singenamthetho or bakuvalele khoneni bakubhemisa idrug na? Okay.
I feel like umuntu usuke yenza into ngokuthanda kwakhe.
Okay.
Kufana lento yama-oka pipe. Si-generation yamanje i-oka pipe ibuzwa kuthini. Oka pipe sizifakile kuyo. Akunamuntu oke wathi nasi spam. Sibeka la ikhanda lakho. You're gonna smoke this. It's just because sithanda izinto mesibona umunye umuntu yenze into nathi sifuna ukuyenza and we feel like ifashion. Ifana na nokuthwaso kwamanje kunabanye abogobela abasuka bayenza izinto whereas ekungamelanga ukuthi babe bazenza. Iyouth yamanje yakuthanda ukuthwasa. Umntwana asuke kubo, umntwana kuyinhlupho kubo, umntwana bahlukumeze kubo besathi uhlushwe idlozi. Kube kungasinex. Kuba kuyidiscipline yakhe, mhlambe nakubo babe sebahlulekile. So ama-foreigners awasiphoqi ukuthi sibe sibhema or senzani siyazifaka thina kwezinye izinto and kuba kunzima for ukuthi sibe sizikhiphe kuzo.
So basically i-discipline ibekwe kubazali from ekhaya. Awuthi siza umamfundisweni. Uthini mamfundisi? Oh, sorry skis. Okay, Siphamandla.
Mina ngokubona kwami i-discipline iba khona kwabazali.
Yes.
Ukuthi si-youth sinale mentality ukuthi ngenkathi sakho boyenza kanje umzali nami isikhathi sami lesi athi ngidlubusha abami. So akekho umuntu okhomba abantu ngebhamu ukuthi bayenze so endlini bayasikhuza ukuthi ungayenzi into kanje ngoba yini uSiphamandla ngikhanda eliqinile ngizoyenza le engiyifunayo ethanda inhliziyo yami. Makuthiwa ungabuyi into endlini mina ngiyabuya late like since ama opposite nalento abasiyalayo bona. So akekho umuntu okhomba umuntu ukuthi woza mfethu asamsobhema. So kuyintando yakho ukuthi nami ngiyayifuna lento le. Njengoba bekasashila umlingani wami ukuthi like si-youth sesithatha like ama-oka pipe siswayenza i-fashion ngoba every ceremony eyenziwayo yimngcwabo. Everything la kwenziwa khona imisebenzi sokhona leyo gang eyaziwayo ukuthi hayi kuzoshiswa i-oka pipe. So yithi nje sisenzelayo.
Yeah, I also hear them nabakhuluma ngokuthi i-choice yakho ne. But we must also think of a lot of things that happen. Mina yonke into elistile lapho mina ngithi all the above. Ne? A situation where it is your choice ukuthi uyayifuna noma awuyifuni. And it also depends on the kind of environment that you put yourself in. You understand? Mina if I'm in a group of people ekuthiwa ngiyabasaba, they're gonna think but they're gonna force me into things. Ngizokhonjwa ukuthi hayi mfethu yenza lento le ngeke siyenze thina sisodwa. You understand? Cause mina ngibasaba I will do it even though nyazi ukuthi intentionally angifuni ukuyenza.
Peer pressure.
Like peer pressure, yes. Ukuthi sizosho ukuthi hayi when uyabhora or in or hayi mfana ngeke thina sihambe sinje wena uhamba uclean. You understand? We have also that. We also have that choice. And we also have what's the other thing you listed?
Discipline.
Yeah, leyo discipline le ungabe ikhona endlini. Uyabona ukuthi discipline ikhona endlini uzibuza ukuthi how kanti wayena uzanele yena so ene kubo ku strict kanje. You understand? Ikhona i-discipline. There's no way ukuthi discipline ayikho. Not any other parents angafuna ukuthi umntana wakhe ukuthi ajike ayenze izinto zakhe nani. Isemntaneni iqala la kithi. Ukuthi thina siyafuna ukulalela umthetho noma asifuni. You understand?
So you also don't blame it kuma foreigners.
I'm not blaming.
They are okay, kushuthi which means abantwana base South Africa discipline iyaleka.
Sifuna ukuzilawula.
You understand? And then now a foreigner, let's say ethengisa drug, even South Africans, they are South Africans abathengisa drug abayenza human trafficking. So which means kuya ngokuthi business igcwele kuphi manje. You understand? Let's talk oh
Nakhona we can
Sometimes
blame
my
foreigners ukuthi nathi South Africans we are enablers. In that sense, I'm allowing somebody ukuthi azodlalela ku-territory yami the way afuna ngikhona.
thank you
Kuyijaridi nali igceke.
Yes.
Angena umuntu afika azodelela athukane la.
yes
Ukusho ukuthi uzomvumela umyekela yenze leyo nto.
yes
So nathi as people we are enablers. Number one, ama-borders wethu kuthathwa ichocho. Day in, day out. Day in, day out, we had stories. Abantu
Security
bamthola
South Africa,
120,000 because kungene in. I was watching a documentary, Carte Blanche. They were talking about diesel, the way ingena ngakhona. They will go bayoyithatha le eMozambique. I-truck izothatha 60,000 liters from Mozambique. But mase declare la border gate. They only declare 40,000 liters of that. Where's the other 20,000 going? And another thing, they're not bringing in raw diesel. They bring in diesel ehlanganisiwe nama-paraffin, nan. There's a whole lot of things that are happening. Yeah, understand? So, thina singabantu South Africa, we're gonna blame foreigners, but then nathi siyaba enable. You understand? Foreigner umuntu ufana nami mangamtsipa la uyakhala uthi awuthi mangamhlaba la uphuma igazi njengami.
I believe ukuthi manje ngaya asithathe for example Zimbabwe umthetho waseZimbabwe awuku-allow ukuthi uzenzele njengoba nabo kuzenzakalela. Don't you think ukuthi bafike bathola vele ucorrupt? We understand. So mina ke ngikhala ngento eyi-1 nikuphi la yini le ndawo iDiepkloof zone 2 Soweto. Kuke kwaba nomntana obulawa ukuthi uthenge iswidi la.
No.
Mamfundisi kuke kwaba nengane ekuthiwa ihambile la emhlabeni ngenxa yeswidi kuma Somalian shops or la iDiepkloof ya.
I know.
Ngempela asiyuzeni logic asingalahlwa abantu abadala. You find manje ukuthi kuthiwa it's a poisonous sweets or whatever food, and then maniceda nilutsha the very same poisonous food. How come?
It baffles me ukuthi nithi ukudla kwalapho ukudla kwaJonas kuyabulalana abantwana bethu babulewe
If ngempela ngabe
but why are we still going to loot lokho kudla futhi?
Exactly. So uyayibona ukuthi kukhona la kwamele si complain khona. Sise complain endaweni ezirong. And kuyabola.
When we talk about foreigners now, whatever that is happening, mina with abantu into engiyibona nga yonke le situation, before you can say someone is your enemy, zibheke ukuthi wena yini.
Yes.
Because some are enemies now.
Yes.
These people, if let's say, I am not saying but innocent, I'm not saying abeko innocent. Mina all I'm saying is yes, bazile labazofuna indawo ihlala bahlala. Now if only ngabe besenza kahle la izinto ezirong bezingeke zenza kahle. And we sizobakhomba ukuthi mamela before killing yabantwana nani izinto zaziloku zikhona lezo. And bekunalento ukuthi ama-human trafficking nani bese zikhona lezo zinto. But because we want to point fingers, now sinabantu esithi naba. We understand? If they were animals, labantu bebama enemies, bama animals bayini. Why are we allowing them to stay with us majority nethu? Then we turn around and say murderers at the end of the day. We understand?
Yes.
I guess in South Africa it's doomed. You understand? And it's going down the drain. See, whatever that is happening here. Okay, now Saboma Cape Town is still happening. Last I've seen shop owner Dula whoever. But at the end of the day, if you provoke me, obviously I'm going to end. You understand? Mara, because si kwasana ngokobuhlanga sizothi loya uyoyenzile, because now mina you understand nalento lokuthi abantwana babulewe poison, like I'm still shattered. 1 minute abantwana babulewe poison, but we are still stealing that poison. Since ever balutshe lokho kuke kwa-understood, is there anyone obulewe?
No.
Ngaloko kudla lokho kuluthiwe. Instead now kubhekwa lama shops everywhere bawa lutha benza okay bawavala manje. Mari since ever kwake kwathiwa kulabantu abaluthile khona oshonile.
Baze
We must come right.
bazikolodisa.
You know what? We must come right.
Yeah.
Before I can say you are my enemy, mele ngizibheke mina kuqala ukuthi mina ngizibeka kweyiphi isikali. Because to be honest, yes, imisebenzi ayikho. We understand. Yes, imisebenzi ayikho. Mina they should stop blaming one another and start blaming
Government
the government.
itself,
They
yes.
should start doing that.
And the government
also,
says
mina,
nothing.
I'm still crying and 315 and what is that? Abanye ama-countries abantwana they are paid, abantu abangasebenzi, abantu aba-unemployed bayabhadala ukuthi bathole imali ye-rent, imali yokudla. Abanye abantu they even bhadala ama-rent la bahlala khona ngalezo imali 350. What will you do with that man? And manje uyabona ukuthi like i-government idlala ngathi. It's so sad to see abantwana abangaka abanye they are 18 or 19 abasenandaba nendaba yokusebenza babheke ne-350.
Cabanga.
What's the reality? And mababuya ngayo umuntu nomuntu babuya nayo abanye yebo bayidinga bayidla abanye immediately bangena epolitiki abathenga utshwala because abantwana bethu abasekho right la. That's why I say abantwana mawubona labantwana laba you should be grateful and ubonge uJehova because abanye nalaba namhlanje obathola ababhema inyawo bebayenzani angithi mina ngiyabeza abantu ababiza bonyawo babizani abazenzanga guys. Some of my choices are wrong. Yes, my choices are wrong. Abanye vele ukusa. And especially uthola ukuthi umntwana yabona mawungena sandle se-right as a parent. Abanye abantwana bathola iy'mali zabo babashona bacala ama-transfer enzeni. It's because of mina ngizala nginasandla. Umntwana noma ngaba na-19 ngitshela kahle umntwana okhuliswa kahle ngitshela ukuthi angifuni wadla 128,000 ngibekele baba komara izosebenza mhlawumbe imini iyasebenza if umzali oneqiniso mara uma umzali umntwana ozothi ngifuna imali yami uyabona ukuthi nathi abazali sinesandla. Bakhona abantwana abakhula ngenamama nobaba mara labo bantwana babekahle abantwana bakhona ngiyaqoqoshela ukuthi babafunde sesiyabantwana aba-right. Not every child yosonta umntwana o-right empilweni. Abanye abazali babo they are not okay but abantwana they are okay. You understand? So mina into engathanda ukuthi yenzakala akungakhethwa abantwana even nabo labo sebalahlekelwe indlela. Ngiyayithanda everything le niyenza ukuthi like nifuna ukubabuyisa.
It takes a community to raise a child.
Even complain ukuthi mana impilo esiphila you just wake up, uyacleana, you eat, uyalala emini, then sekusebsuku you cook, you eat, uyalala. Khona abantu abaphila that like you wake up, you eat, uyalala emini. So yazi ukuthi vele ngilale ngo2, ngivuke ngo4, ngo4 sengiyapheka, uyalala futhi ngo6. Yini lo life like?
Ish.
What is that? But because vele ayikho into esiyiphilelayo. Right now bheka into eyenzakalayo manje to show ukuthi something is on. Abantwana bethu namhlanje they are killing us. Mina to be honest angimsamuntu angaphandla ngisabe ngidlala naye nonkule naye nongiphila naye no engilala naye ngubena kazi kusasa ngajika be yini. You ask yourself what is happening? Kuqale ngeCovid yayenza ukuthi singasahlala insongo uyayile kwasuka iCovid kwathiwa kushona abantwana awusazi ukuthi yini wrong esenza. Right now abantu they are killing us, amadoda are killing ama families. What's happening? So nje let us just leave our foreigners because whether we like it or not they are going forward. You understand? Into emele siyenze if ngempela sithi akusabantu angithi bazohamba babuye let's leave with it and see who is the enemy.
I-research esiyitholile hence ukhulume border gate. Yes, mase sibezwa kahle bakhuluma ngokuthi i-work permit bayala nge-work permit kakhulu Magwaza. Bayala i-home affairs kakhulu cause babheke i-citizenship inemali kakhulu ukuthi sikenzele i-citizenship illegal nge-fraud, you understand, and then iba imali eningi than i-work permit ayinamali. So baningi applyelayo i-work permit banga ihleli kuma-shelves and yiyo namhlanje ezothola ukuthi manje abekho identified ama-criminals like South Africa ne-security ayikho that powerful ukuthi manje kusearchiwe. So it gives a foreigner not a choice ukuthi let me be a criminal that's once because of i-work permit bayahluleka ukungipha. You understand? Ukuthi kuningi esikutholayo la. So sibonge. Then when it comes to isonto nithini iyapha na discipline for ukuthi manje it's one of i-discipline enibonayo ukuthi inganceda abanye abantwana. Khulumani phela.
You know, when you're at church, you avoid these things. Like a lot of things. That time you spend at church, ngabe umuntu uhlele khoneni ubhema leyo hoka pipe, ngabe umuntu uyadecide ukuthi uyophuza utshwala or in or ama-drugs or afune nje ithuba lokuthi aphumele ngaphandle ahlangane ney'ngozi ngaphandle. So it's better most esontweni you are avoiding a lot of things. Ngaleso sikhathi look now sihleli la we are making a video. Ngabe sile ngaphandle kuphuza utshwala and all of that. So isonto la save out of everything.
Even from our background situations. Abanye abantwana babe bahlukumezekile
Amakhaya.
Yes. So sometimes unokubona kunabantwana abanokuzwa esontweni and when it's time to go back home bese umntwana abuye ecabanga ukuthi I'm going back to the hell house. Kwenzeka sona so ukuze esontweni kuyasinceda ukuthi sipole, we do get motivated. Siyakhula spiritually, emotionally and physically. So being at church kuyasinceda ngokuthi like instead of ukuthi inqindi engizobe ngitholile namhlanje akungcono ngiyokhonza uNkulunkulu than ukuthi ngithi namhlanje ngiyahamba ngiyotshontshela uzibanibani akungcono ngihambe ngiyofunda izwi likaNkulunkulu esontweni. So liyacoca isonto, liyabanceda abantu. We do get motivated especially from umama bethu nobaba wethu. They do sit down nathi mebabona ukuthi okay umntana onjena nje akekho sharp. We do have i-talk normal. If wena umuntu vele ofuna ukuphola ofuna ukukhula you do talk nomama ukuthi yo kwenzakala kanje instead of her going out ayotshela abantu ukuthi yo uyangihlupha namhlanje uzile. She's just gonna take ubuncane anabo ukuthi akubone uncedakele. So ukuze esontweni kuyasinceda futhi kuyasave from intweni engabe zayenzeka kithi.
Sibonge bantwana base-Horeb ngathi ningayokhula njalo le information esiyikhulumayo ngicela nikhuliseni abanye abantwana. Mhlawumbe ingelosi yase-Mount Horeb iyaniphakamisa namhlanje ukuthi ngikhulume nani ukuthi nakusasa anyone ohlangana naye olingana nawe transferani information ngoba angeke sicede indaba zokuthi ama-foreigners awafuneki. No, i-system iyabafuna. We don't know about ama-brown, you call it brown papers, envelopes. We don't know ukuthi kuyenzakalani, but at this moment we need to learn ukuphila nabo and uyayazi safety side yakho. Mangiza so laphana esigangeni kunabantwana ba-under 80 laba bafunani esigangeni. Uyabo ukuthi ba-available for any ritual, for any human trafficking. So basically i-discipline comes from home and you understand. So there are things uzibuza ukuthi makhala intombazana ngo-3 AM bekayaphi. Then when uyaphuma uphuma engubeni usafe mawuthi uyomlamulela kubulawa wena. I-South Africa lesinayo. Siyabonga.